Elijah, after Jarek went out, you started to get a lot more carries, a lot more reps. I guess, how did you find your rhythm? And as the game's going on, particularly that last drive, I guess what's in your head as you're trying not to go down?
I mean, truthfully, it's just, I was just thinking about, like, what's going to happen, like, when it's all said and done. Like, it's going to be a game that I left it all out on the field, or a game where it's like I look back and have some regrets, and I ain't want to have no regrets. So as I'm out there, I mean, yeah, it was unfortunate that Jarek went down, but, I mean, I wasn't even looking to establish a rhythm. I was just looking to get the ball and do my job, essentially. That's kind of what it is. As being like a team player, you got to do your 1/11th, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. And as a running back, I mean, going down is not part of the job descriptions. You want to run the ball and get as many yards as possible.
Well, it's been a while since we saw, you get that many carries, that many yards. It feel like a little bit like 2019 all over again. And as far as your eligibility, is that still something you're going to determine in the future?
Yes, as far as like the feel of it, it did remind me a lot of 2019. Funny enough, I was just talking in the hallway. It reminded me a lot of that Illinois game in 2019, where, I mean, a lot of things went our way, but at the same time, momentum swings happen. Plays are made on both sides of the ball from both teams, and, I mean, we didn't get what we wanted, which is a one in that column on the left. So, but at the same time, I mean, it is what it is.
Elijah, I think he asked about your eligibility, if you've thought about that. And can you talk about the third down play at the end of regulation? It looked like a play was to the right. Maybe you saw something. Did you see an opening to the left?
Initially, the play was to the right, but as I saw the whole defensive line begin to get washed down, I was thinking that maybe it would have been a crease on the backside, given that it was third and short. So I was just trying to find any advantage that I could. But at the same time, the better play would have been probably trying to run it front side, keep it front side, so it would have been more of like a centered up for the kicker. So on my part, I take responsibility for that. I could have made a cut right, but that's a play. That's already happened and took a play, so I can't get that play back. But as far as my eligibility, I mean, I'm still unsure. I mean, we still got another week, another game to play, and hopefully another game after that. So, I mean, when that's all said and done, I mean, then my decision probably would be made.
Elijah, earlier this week, we talked about not only your eligibility, but also taking in the experience of playing at Spartan Stadium for one final time with family here and to be able to enjoy this through all that you've been through. What was it like to get to experience this with them and just to kind of take it in?
It was surreal. It was everything that I kind of like dreamed of, truthfully, having my family here, being able to go out there and just show everybody what I could do and just represent Spartan Nation the way I know they want to be represented, you know. Have that like Spartan dog mentality where you don't quit, you don't give up no matter what the circumstance is, and you just keep going and pushing on. So I was trying to just do everything I could for Spartan Nation, all the Spartan dogs, all the Spartan alum, everybody that represents green and white across the world.
Anything further?
As you guys move forward into this next week, knowing that there's a bowl game eligibility on the line, how does that maybe in a way take over your mindset as you go into the preparation for this week?
I mean, the preparation doesn't change. I mean, knowing that it's a bowl game on the line, yeah, that's okay. But at the same time, we sit here and like we do it week by week. For me personally, it's day by day. But I mean, you can only focus on the team right in front of you. So, I mean, yeah, we would love to win and get a bowl game, but at the same time, we got to sit there and we got to watch the film. We got to see how they played this week. We got to take everything in just like we did previously because, I mean, truthfully, we could have won today. Today was a very winnable game, but at the same time, I mean, it didn't happen. But as far as preparation, we're just going to keep going. We're going to keep chopping.
One final one.
Elijah, you guys have been, as a program, so good in close games over past couple of years here, you guys let that, today doesn't go your way. I'm just wondering, what was sort of when that happens, what was sort of the prevailing emotion in the locker room amongst your guys and your teammates? I mean, is it shock? Is it anger? Is it something else? Just what were you feeling in there?
I mean, me personally, I was feeling a lot of things as like this was my potential last game at Spartan Stadium. And as far as the rest of the team, just knowing that like we were so close to like pulling it off, at the same time like we made mistakes and stuff like that. And I mean that's kind of how football is. I mean it's a game of inches, so it's like the mistakes and the details is what really matters. So we got to be keen to those things. And at times I feel like we laxed a little bit on those, but at the same time it's just football. Like you go out there, you lace them up, and the team that hits the most is gonna win. And I give them credit. They were a good team that came out. They played a good game and they won. So,